bronze, let's get into this. He'd say, alright, my first Pokemon, Leafeon! Yeet! As he'd throw a Leafeon in, Jake would send out Greninja. He'd go, Greninja! Chris would say, a Greninja. I can deal with this in one shot. I know it's supposed to be Cypress, supposed to be battling, but I would change this up. He goes, use Leaf Blade! One shot! Well, with one shot doesn't take down Greninja, who sets up a Toxic Spike. Christian says, you really think we're gonna fall for that? Leaf Blade! That takes out Greninja. He goes, return! As Jake returns Greninja, and Christian returns Leafeon. He goes, I know how to defeat you, Jake. As he goes, go! Rapid Spinner, boy! I'm kidding. He says, go, Floatzel! He goes, as Floatzel's poisoned, he goes, Rapid Spin! As with one Rapid Spin, he goes, Brah! As he wipes away all the Toxic Spikes. Christian says, here! As he throws him a berry, which cures off the poison. He goes, as Cypress sent out Sceptile. Christian says, let's go, Floatzel! Ice Punch! He says, Drake says, Dragon Claw. As the two clashes go, boom, boom, da. Sceptile lands a Dragon Claw and goes, da. As it hurts Floatzel a lot. He goes, Leaf Storm. As the Leaf Storm lifts him up in the air, as he slams him down. As he slams down, Floatzel defeating him. He goes, Floatzel! As he holds Floatzel's defeated. He returns him into his Pokeball going, now my next! Go! Tyranitar! As the two start to clash. He goes, Dragon Claw! Christian says, duck under it and hit it with your tail! A smack with the tail hits Sceptile, hitting him into the side of a cave. He goes, wait a minute. As Sceptile's trying to hit him, he's jumping left to right. He goes, now! Charge up a Hyper Beam! As he goes, Tyranitar's blocking all of Sceptile's attacks with his tail, as he says, Sceptile, Leaf Storm! As he goes, Sceptile! Somehow still blocks the Leaf Storm. He goes, no, shoot it at the sky! My boy Tyranitar pulls off a Godzilla from King of the Monsters. And he goes, yeah! And shoots a Hyper Beam straight into the air, crushing the top of the mountain as he goes, yeah! As it falls down, going click. As then all the rocks fall down on Sceptile. He goes, now control them all with Rock Slide, then an Earthquake. He goes, ta-da! As he goes, now Dark Pulse. As he goes, brah! Sceptile's hit by all three of these attacks, defeated. As he goes, but then Tyranitar faints from using a move right after Hyper Beam, which he's not supposed to do. He ignores, as he goes, dang it! Return, Tyranitar! As he says, now for my next Pokemon, Samurott! As Christian says, I'm kidding. Yeah, he says, no! Now come on out, Incineroar! Yeah! He says, Darkest Lariat! As Christian has out Lucario, he goes, Christian says, dodge it! He dodges the Darkest Lariat. Christian says, Aura Sphere! Launches it down and hits Incineroar, who just tanks it. He goes, Flamethrower! Lucario is hit by the flames as he goes, as then the flames turn blue, almost defeating Lucario. He goes, Christian goes, we almost done, aren't we? Hey Lucario, let's crank it up. Bone Rush! A Bone Rush, he starts the fight. It's Bone Rush versus, Darkest Lariat. He goes, brrr, as he smashes it onto the top of Incineroar's head, which breaks it along with hurting Incineroar badly. He says, Incineroar Fire Blast! And Incineroar smacks down the Fire Blast. He goes, alright, Ultimate Aura Sphere! It's a humongous Aura Sphere, which he launches going, yeah! The two attacks clash, but Aura Sphere wins as it goes through and hits Incineroar as he goes. Bah! But a remain of the Fire Blast hits Lucario, defeating him as he goes. Ugh. Christian holds on, saying, "Are you okay?" He goes, as then he says, "All right, my next Pokemon, go!" As he sends out a Torterra, he goes, "Ah!" I mean, no, he says, Decidueye. As he says, as it's Christian's Leafeon versus that. As he goes, Leafeon, use Mega Horn. As Leafeon tries to go for Mega Horn, but he misses. As Decidueye shoots a arrow, which Christian says, Solar Blade. As using its newly plant-rooted item, which, you know, the item that makes it go in one turn, slices through it and hits Decidueye, making it go. As he goes, okay, here it goes. Now, full power. Use Leaf Blade. A Leaf Blade goes through and hits, along with Decidueye using his own, as they go. As the two attacks clash, with Leafeon, what Christian's saying, Leafeon, use Swords Dance. A Swords Dance rages Leafeon's attack stat as he goes. He says, now Solar Blade. He has to charge it up this time. He says, alright, Decidueye, full power. How about a Spirit Shackle? He goes. As he launches the Solar Blade, but the Spirit Shackle hits Leafeon, which both of the attacks clash, knocking out. But Leafeon's the only one who gets knocked out. He goes, oh. Christian says, dang it. He says, let's go. Braviary. As he goes, Brrrr. And he says, Braviary, brave bird. He says, now this is the full power of Braviary, the bird of roaria. As he says, use brave bird. A brave bird clashes with Decidueye, defeating it as he goes, Brrrr. As he goes, now do a barrage of dual wing beats. Boom, 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 boom. As it's like a quadruple wing beat. As he goes, boom, 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 boom. As he says, now use Aerial Ace. And Jake says, alright, Decidueye, use Leaf Blade. The two attacks clash. As they go, Decidueye almost defeats the two attacks clash with Decidueye being defeated. Christian goes, yeah, Braviary, but Braviary is very damaged. He gives Braviary a Pecha Berry. Well, whatever the berry is that gives the most health. He throws it 2 citrus berries, which it eats. He goes, let's go. He goes, Jake says, this is my final Pokemon. Go! Charizard! Yeah, I know he's supposed to have 2 of each type. 2 fire, 2 waters, and 2 grasses, but, you know, we need that. As he goes, as he ended up going, he goes, he goes, or he says, Charizard, finish it off with a Dragon Claw. As he goes, Person goes, dodge it! Dodge and use Aerial Ace. As he goes, but then he uses the next Dragon Claw, which hits Braviary, defeating it in one shot almost. As Braviary's really weak, as he goes, come on, Brave Bird! As he uppercuts Charizard, as he goes, as it barely does anything, as he goes, as he cuts through him, defeating him. As he finally defeats the new and improved. I'm kidding, he finally defeats, almost, barely actually. Jake defeats Braviary with just a Dragon Claw. Christian goes, that's up to you. My final Pokemon, and does a Kageyama serve into the sky, but doesn't smack it down, of course. Typhlosion goes, as in a fiery aura, Typhlosion lands as he goes, which shockwaves back everyone of the insane power of, he says, feel the insane power of Typhlosion! As Typhlosion shakes the entire cave. Hoopa's still watching the fight, interested with this battle. Christian goes, "Let's go, Jake! This is the end!" Christian goes, "Ugh," as Jake says, "Dragon Claw." Christian says, "Thunder Punch!" As he goes, "Brah, brah, 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 brah." As he goes, "Brah!" As with one last punch, Charizard, they both clash with Dragon Claw and Thunder Punch as they go, "Nyeh." As the two really start to clash with the clash of Thunder Punches and Dragon Claws. As they go, "Brah, brah," while Charizard is going, "Rah, rah." You know, Charizard crap. Whoa, what the? Okay, we're not going to question that. With this, he'd go, "Brah, brah," as he'd spin around and claw and hit Charizard with a punch. He'd say, "Charizard, use Thunder Punch against it," as it lands a punch, knocking back Typhlosion. He goes, "Typhlosion!" As Typhlosion goes, "Brah," as he gets right back up, shaking it all off. Going, as the battle really starts to heat up when Jake goes, "Respond to my Heart Keystone, Beyond Evolution, Mega Evolve!" As Jake evolves him into Mega X, Mega Charizard X, Christian goes, "You wanna go? Let's go, Typhlosion! Feel the burn! Full power!" As he yells out, "Mega Evolve!" Everybody, and oh hell, I mean everybody there except for even Tess, they go, "Whoa!" As Typhlosion Mega Evolves into a Mega Type, going using Brah! As this roar knocks everyone back. Even Charizard, he goes, "Let's go, Typhlosion! Full power!" As Typhlosion slams its hand against the ground. As Typhlosion has a brand new move. Christian says, "I'm running a moveset that you can't even deny it." He says, "Let's go, Typhlosion! Focus Punch!" He goes, "How about this? How about a Rock Slide?" As Christian slams down his hands, going, "Yeah!" A Rock Slide comes down from Typhlosion onto Charizard, who's dodging most of them until he's hit by the final one. Christian goes, "Thunder Punch!" Jake says, "Dragon Claw!" The two attacks clash as they go, as they're both blasted back. As Christian says, "Bring more heat! Let's bring the heat! Flamethrower!" Charizard, as Jake's fire, Charizard shoots out Flamethrower along with Christian's Typhlosion as they go, "Argh!" Jake's is obviously winning because blue is stronger than red. As Christian goes, "Crank it up!" Typhlosion flames turn into an odd purple as they go, "Brah!" As he goes, "What?" As Typhlosion's flame on its neck is now purple, along with the smoke on its neck now being black. He goes, "Brah!" Christian says, "It's now blue, it's now red fire." He goes, "Awesome!" He goes, "Now it's purple." He goes, "Use Flamethrower!" As Typhlosion shoots out a humongous flamethrower as he goes, "Brah!" Christian says, "Add a Heat Wave and then a Focus Punch!" As he goes, "Brah!" As he lands a punch, hitting Charizard along with all the other attacks. Charizard shoots at him. He says, "I'll use my secret weapon, Blast Burn!" As the Blast Burn comes at Typhlosion, Christian says, "No! Jump in the air, Typhlosion!" But Typhlosion's not in time enough. It's hit in the skies. It goes, "Brah!" Christian goes, "No!" As the Typhlosion's purple flames go away as it's back to him. But then something happens. Christian says, "Now we're on top, Typhlosion! Let's go! Full power!" as lightning swirls around Typhlosion, as its fire turns blue for real. Its underbelly turns blue. You know, where, like, it's supposed to be. The flames on its neck are now blue. The smog is black. Its backside is black. Its eyes are red. As Typhlosion shoots out flames, as it goes, as the beasts really clash. And Typhlosion sends out a nice big punch. Then Jake says, "Alright, you Steel Wing!" Typhlosion is holding back the Steel Wing, as then he starts to crack the wings and cracks the Steel Wings with just his hands, as then he launches a flamethrower right in his face. I'll be back.